everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Satoshi Sean, glad to be hanging out with you. If it's your first time here, please, I always say, hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. I try to get as much content out every week as I can, whether that's reviews, interviews, shows, like every Tuesday. We have Truth Tuesday. Me and Leko and Lisa, first half's on her channel, second half's over here on mine. Crypto meme review, drunk on crypto rednecks. Just try to get out as much content as I can. So I've said, please hit the subscribe button, the bell for notifications. Also leave a comment. Usually we give away crypto, and whenever we do, we just go and use a random comment picker on past videos. So all you gotta do is subscribe and leave a comment, and you're entered to win. Today I'm doing a review on Alvara, which there's a bunch of reasons for that. I think DeFi is really making a comeback, kind of a DeFi 2.0. And I'm really excited about it. If you've, been a viewer on my channel or a subscriber for a while, a couple of years ago, I was really, really into DeFi. I still, coming from a financial services background, I really think that DeFi is the future. I thought a lot of things were really, really revolutionary the last round. This time, I'm really excited about the things that I'm starting to see. And Alvara is something very, very cool because it's something that we always talked about. If only we had something like this, this would fix mutual funds or ETFs. If we had transparency, if we could put things on the blockchain. Also, every Thursday I'm on World Blockchain Roundtable. It's hosted by Dragon Chain. It's a much more tech-focused show, but this is something that we've discussed a lot, and usually people in their community ask the questions, and then we answer them every week on the show. So let me fix this, and we'll get into Alvara. Now, first thing about Alvara is it is launching on Tenset, the Tenset blockchain, which I talked about 2 years ago. I thought it was a very, very cool way to launch projects. As far as I did bring up the World Blockchain Roundtable, they talk about people that are in crypto to make money as number of people, and it's kind of offensive to them, but not to me. So, and also, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not your dad. You should always do your own research before you get into anything. Never invest things you don't want to lose. But everyone says that. But just want to let you know about Tenset. Like I said, I talked about it years ago. I think I've done an interview or a couple videos on them. The projects that have launched on there, they average really high multipliers. MetaHero, which I also liked and talked about, did a video on. You can check that out. 227x. Everdome 90x. Kanga 18x. Satoshi Island, I don't remember whether I did a video on that. I know I checked it out. 30x. And MMA 300x. So there's a really good track record of projects that are launching over on 10x. So let's get into Alvara. Alvara, tokenized funds for a DeFi future. A full suite for the next generation of fund managers. Build, manage, and earn. This, going back years, remember everything we talked about was banking the unbanked and giving money back to the people and bringing everything back to individuals to give them opportunity that regular folks didn't have. And that's been really what the SEC and other entities have been kind of pissed about, scared about, and trying to work on stopping, is because they don't want regular people to have that opportunity to build things and to excel like only a handful of people are supposed to be able to do. So what The coolest thing I think that Alvara does is it allows people to create their own like ETFs or their own funds, where people like a basket fund where you could have, you can focus on like GameFi, DeFi, first layer solutions, like really aggressive, or you could go, very conservative, and then people could put money into that fund. Everything's involved with NFTs, so you actually, you're the owner of the fund and you manage it. Um, with that, you'd be able to sell that fund if you build it up and you think you're just kind of you're tired of it or you just like creating stuff. You can do that and then sell your fund to someone else to manage, and they get all the fees. When you set it up, you can set the fees. You set uh, all that. It's very, very cool, especially coming from my background. So we're changing the way the world invests. There's been a long-standing demand for a mechanism with the vast cryptocurrency market that allows users to hold multiple cross-chain assets in a single trackable basket. So the wait's over. And also, we've talked about just investing in general to have a certain layer of transparency. When you look at the ETFs that have been approved, there's been a lot of them. There's no real, they're not on the blockchain. There's no real transparency. There's still that huge level of trust. With this, there is that level of transparency. And all the assets are backed by the actual asset. You can see it. I can't tell you how many times we've talked about how this would be cool if we had something like this. So introducing Alvara Protocol, it's a groundbreaking decentralized crypto fund platform that enables the creation and self-management of tokenized basket funds. Awesome idea. Poised to empower the upcoming generation of fund managers, Alvara is transforming the industry landscape, embrace the future of decentralized finance. Welcome to the Alvara Protocol. So, if you got balls, and you're a small, even agency, you could start this, get your agents out there, and you could compete with the big guys. And you could push all the special aspects of it with the transparency. And now the token is something they've invented, or it's called the ERBTS. It's not the Korean pop band, BTS. It's a basket token fund. I had to write it down because I wanted to make sure I got it. The team is doxed, of course. Anything with financial stuff, their hats must. And one of the team members on Twitter has a full video on how to set it up and how to create it. So one place to manage all of your created and contributed baskets with understandable data. You can put stuff in Metaverse, DAOs. I mean, obviously you can it's open. That provides a unique opportunity for both buyers and sellers in the Alvara community. The BTS marketplace is where BTS creators can list their ERC BTS tokens. That's the basket fund represented by a token for auction. Now, what was I going to say? Well, I forget. GameFi. Oh, well, okay. I'll remember. They have a leaderboard. BlackRock, Warren Buffett. I was important. What the heck was I going to say? All right, let's look at, what is this? This is the about. So low risk. Risk is spread through the investing multiple assets and multiple chains all in one place, which that also is very cool. Low cost management operation expenses are low. Oh, I remember what it is. So talking about this token, the actual token when it launches, which it's listing, I believe, on the 4th of February, and it's the first round of pre-sale, and then there's listing on the 20th, later in the month, 24th, 26th of March. It's going to be that's the second round but the first round is listing on the 4th. That's what it was. So when you create this, your basket, there is a portion of it that has to have their token in it. And like certain tokens have to be part of the basket. So that creates demand and locks it up, which I thought was a very cool mechanism for the price of the token, which I thought was neat. Low cost management and operation expenses are lower than other investment vehicles like that. Transparent. All funds holdings and weightings are disclosed publicly and regularly. Diversification. ERC BTS offers instant diversification through an exposure of a basket of underlying assets. I'll have links below to all this stuff. The competitive leaderboard I told you about, verified ownership, it's done with NFTs. Savvy fund managers with access to their funds management. Rights and reward structure using Alvara BTS marketplace, and fund managers can, for the first time, sell their business. So you can just keep creating kick-ass funds, getting people in it to it, and then selling out to retire. Sounds very cool. Alvara BTS Factory, you can design and launch your own ERC BTS and begin earning management fees based on your BTS's total AUM. Yield optimization. Every ERC BTS contains 100% collateralized underlying assets. So it's not just paper, which is the thing that we always wanted to have. These assets are utilized in yield generation strategies via our partners, with the rewards being fed back into the fund and distributed to the shareholders as dividends. So it's what we've always thought. Man, wouldn't it be cool if we could do it this way and get it on the blockchain? And we have. First mover advantage. Alvara has the first mover advantage in building the very first one-stop protocol with a decentralized exchange creation and management portal, bringing tokenized funds to the DeFi like never before. First mover advantage is not always great in the long term, but it is always great in the short term. MySpace is gone, but MySpace made a killing, and Tom sold it for $1 bajillion. So, but like I said, this is something that we've all been waiting for in the space, especially leaders, eggheads. All of them we've all wanted this so bad. And this looks like they're building it really, really well. They're building it on, launching on Tenset, which is very cool. They seem like they're doing everything right. Low-cost underlying assets are purchased through APIs, linked to leading DEXs, making the cost of creating, redeeming, and relaunching much cheaper than fully on-chain alternatives. See that word? They're linked to DEXs. So every aspect of this is looks like it's done right. But always do your own research. The team, like I said, Fully Docs team that you can check out. If you want to airdrop, which you can get an airdrop of the token, it's you can go to Zelly and do that. You can like join their Discord and do stuff to get tokens with the airdrop. And I went over. They have a very decent community. 78,000. You can check out their socials. Like I said, they're building on Tenset. I've talked about that. It's been around for years. I talked about it 2 years ago. So if you have any questions, hit me in the comments. Check out their social media outlets and get with them. Remember to leave a comment so you're registered to win yourself some crypto. It was good hanging out with you guys. I will hopefully see you in the next video.